Recording notice.
Good.
First,
So,
I bring the first thing to the table is moon mining in Great Wildlands.
oh,
Who's going to be the guy scouting out the moons?
I could be. I'm not much for it, as I think most of the moons out there that's worth anything would probably already be taken.
great.
User joined your channel.
About
What do you
time to
mean?
get back, Troy.
I'm sorry, I came as quick as I can. I pretty much said F off to my parents.
Good, good.
Yeah, you try and do that to me. You see, I'll give you more of a punishment than they can ever give you. Anyway, yes, we were talking about. Actually, you know what? Since when did I approve moon mining in Great Wildlands?
The last meeting.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Did I?
Yes, you did, because it'd bring in SRP for us, so you could replace quick frigates and possibly replace stealth bombers as well, but also take money off the POS bill.
We got it on record too.
Okay, fine. Why I agreed to moon mining.
Because it's not industrial as in mining, it's industrial as in POS.
And its name is
sustainability.
technically moon harvesting.
Yeah, it's not even really mining, is it?
No, it's basically PI for a moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. All right. So, first thing first on this one then is someone's got to scout out all those moons, find what the competition is, get a report done, and send it to us, and then we'll discuss it at the next meeting.
So, who's it going to be, Troy or Sparrow?
Who wants to volunteer before I ask someone to step?
I'll do it.
Are you sure you can get away with doing it? How many times are you going to say F off
I'm not going to say F off to you, am I?
to your parents? Because they're going to start monitoring you these days, aren't they? After your
No,
latest...
I've only ever said it to them once before, but I didn't actually say it to them. I went as in like I pretty much said F off.
Okay. All right. Well, if you want to get it done, you do the scouting.
It'll be done. Well, I get my covert ops cloak to tomorrow. Okay.
Right.
So. Yeah, but I've got my manticore today. Yay! Thank you. Shout out for Captain Sparrow.
Good. Cool. So, do your scout then.
I can help with that too if you want, Sparrow.
Actually,
I
yeah,
thought,
we could have 3 scouts for that. That'll make it quicker.
Yeah, because it takes a while.
Yeah, you're going to need moon probes.
Yeah, I got some. So I was doing it for Leviathan before, but
Cool. Guys, all right, guys. I want
Oh
go
crap!
around.
Moon probes. Hang
Moon
on.
probes. Discovery probes, what they're called.
Yeah, hang on. Let me check. Oh, and Ash, we're also getting our website back because I've basically gone to the hosting and proved that I'm not a hacker anymore.
How the hell can you prove that?
Well, I pretty much offered them I wasn't going to hack them anymore.
What the hell? All right. Next thing you do is do your own equivalent of what they had, so that you can prove that they are hackers.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that probably will end our little cyber warfare with AAA.
Well, they already lost. They're just trying small, petty attacks.
Of course they are. They're stupid. Can't even beat Tigers at cyber warfare.
Jax, Sparrow, would you be the person who's going to be launching the POS?
that's up for that, Ash. That's your.
That's my
thing.
prerogative, guys.
Captain
POS
Sparrow,
deployment is my prerogative.
I must ask first. Can you fly a cloaky hauler?
None of us can.
Yes, one of us can.
Woo!
One of us can already, and if Troy is trying to act like he can, then we got 2. Don't worry about that. We got guys who can do cloaky hauling.
I got a freighter. Well, I don't have a freighter. I can fly a freighter.
Congratulations. So can reaction. That makes you don't lose.
He
them.
he lost it.
Yeah,
A freighter
just make sure.
isn't a cloaky hauler, by the way.
It isn't.
I know. I'm joking.
Cloud key
I've
hole
got
is
a
a blockade one.
I can get a crane. Hopefully.
Okay.
So what's the next item on our agenda?
Hold on, we're still finishing this one.
Oh,
So yeah, all I want, guys, is scouts. And every time you scout, I want you to send the reports to me via email, which we will just in-game mail, which we'll discuss at the next meeting. Okay? And in the meantime, I want to check them out as well when I look at it. Once we choose a good site, I will then assign post-deployment.
User disconnected from your channel.
Who the hell just got disconnected?
I'll be Sparrow.
Black.
I'm still here.
Black disconnected.
Why?
I don't know.
Might have something about his internet disconnecting him from TeamSpeak. But
I see.
I'm not sure about that.
If he
Okay.
joins back and he's in this channel, then we'll know for sure.
Yeah. You see, I get a bit nervous when people disconnect during a meeting. I might think, are they a damn spy or what? I'm joking. I don't. I actually get eager actually to see who the spies are. I like to kill them. Anyway, as I was saying, we will arrange the post deployment. I just need to know a good site. So when you do your reports, I want to know what you've got on the moons, what the materials are, whether there are posses still there, what the competition is, and I want to know how busy the system is.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay, so maybe if me and Sparrow work together, because if I scout the moon to check if a poss is there, and if a poss isn't there, then he can moon probe it.
Yeah. Fine. You work it together, okay? You're a team, alright? You deal with it.
Yes. Oh,
You-
and Joe, and Joe, and
Right,
Joe.
you then, in that case, you guys meet up, discuss it in your own time, and do it, and get me the report.
Okay.
So that's your team. Who's in charge of that team?
Well, captain's captain.
Who wants to volunteer before I sign someone?
Volunteered.
You volunteer, Troy?
I guess I'm volunteered as well then.
Yeah, well, captain's captain, because if captain's the captain, he must be the captain.
Right, I volunteer for moon probing.
Fine. So you got your team with you. You got Joe
Lead
and you got
scout.
Joe and you got Troy. Okay. So you work with them. Yep.
Cool. That's settled.
Cool. Next item, please, guys. And make sure you give us a link to this recording as well, Doc, when you finished.
I have been wanting to ask about our area of operations according to stuff like baiting with TCUs and stuff alike.
Yeah.
Are we sticking to Ethereum Reach for now, or are we checking out space everywhere around?
I want us to do region by region. Okay, makes it easier to sort it out. If we do one region at a time, we then basically base there for quite a while. We can sort it out. So if you can reach for the time being, we still got about 10 systems we can practically bait with, which will take a little while. As the side to the fact that it costs money too, so we're probably going to be here for a while.
Right.
Anyone has any feedback on that?
Agreed. I think a region or a region, we should start with Ethereum Reach, of course. That seems like a nice region to set up our offensive in.
Good, that's settled then. I think that's all from me for now. So, somebody got something more?
Well, I guess not. Never mind.
Yeah, and Captain check Corp and do that.
Is there anything critical? Because I've got to meet someone in like 20 minutes. Sorry.
Oh, what the fuck? Impossible!
Okay, that's
You died
critical.
in your mantic form.
Guys, that's critical. What is it?
Yeah, Odilulf. I was cloaked, and then I got fucking Tackled by Proteus, Megatron, Balgon, Tempest, Rupture, Abaddon, Drake, Scorpion.
Where?
What the hell?
Come on, piece of shit.
Where?
Odilov, AODDELULF.
Right. So we lost a Manticore. That's not good.
Yeah,
But let's save that for after the Corp meeting.
Yeah.
Sorry
Yeah,
about
it's alright. That's surprising. How did you get Cat Tackle well cloaked? Must have bumped into something.
I would like to bring up something real quick. Assuming Mr. McReaction chooses not to come back for a while, I'm going to, of course, talk to him before it, but I'll take over his account. I'll keep it plexed up and skills running, and I'll use it for our ops.
Are you sure about that? What if he doesn't want it to be active for a while?
I'm fairly sure he's going to agree because via secret emails he sent, he might be selling his account, and if he's like really into quitting, then it's best to keep good blood in the Corp.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he might change his mind too.
Do you know what my kill report says?
What?
That I had no micro warp drive, no cloak, nothing on my ship, when I obviously did.
Oh, it's a bug then.
Petitioning that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going if assuming he is actually going to quit, I'm going to talk to him and take over his account.
What, you take over totally?
Yeah, sort of, totally. I mean, once he eventually, because I'd imagine he's going to eventually come back and play Eve. It'll be here training up. But until that,
Fine.
I'll officially take over his account.
And if he wants to sell it, are you going to buy it?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Then that way, if he regrets it, you can give it back to him.
Yep, but I'm fairly sure he's just going to hand it over.
Fine. Alright. Do that then. Give it back to him if he wants to rejoin.
Ah.
Right. Next one. No one else got any things or no one to say?
No,
No?
I gotta take off, guys, so if there's
Alright.
anything important, just email me and I'll email you back.
Fine, we'll look out for recording then.
Sorry about that, guys, but I made this plans a couple days
No
ago.
problem. Real life comes first, of course.
Yeah, and I'll be on a little bit later on if you're on, so we could chat up for about anything. But I'm gonna get that cheetah down there to ScarCon and put it in a bay if Ash puts a bay up for me and whoever it was, I can't remember now. Troy, I think, or Black.
Fine.
And yeah, I'll get some more bombs down there too.
Right.
Good, yeah, we need more bombs. And get the explosive ones too. Because
Yeah.
we're in hounds mostly, we best switch to those bombs.
Yeah, it'll do
So,
for sure.
on with the meeting. Logistics.
Logistics, yeah, go on.
What do we have logistic-wise? Do we have alts with freighters, Sec 2 haulers, shit like that? Because as of right now, I can't get any battleships down here.
Okay, I'll go first. I well, 2 hours off a crane. I can already fly a freighter.
User disconnected
I
from
fly
your
the
channel.
Sharon, so it's the biggest freighter you can get. I don't own a Sharon yet, as I lost my Tengu, so I couldn't pay for one. That's pretty much me. And
I only have a T1 freighter alt. Not freighter, ND alt. He can only fly the T1 industrial. And this guy can only fly a T1 industrial.
Yeah, it's just getting a freighter, and let's say half of us need ships transported to ScarCon, and instead of we all fly them, we contract them to this freighter pilot.
True, but it's not
And,
going to be a freighter that's going to take it down there. It's going to need to be a jump freighter to move it to low-sec.
You didn't let me finish. What we do is you move all your all the shit to the closest gate to low-sec, or closest station systems to low-sec rather. You dump it all there, so everybody will have to go, I don't know, 5-6 jumps less. It's not about transporting all the stuff there. It's about getting it as close as possible. As of right now, I can't get any battleships or armored battlecruisers down to Skarkon because I simply can't get past the police in the 2 or 3.9.1 systems, or 0.9 and 1.0 systems. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Then
Yeah.
we've also got to work out the cost on getting a freighter.
I'll say 1.5 bill. The prices are pretty high at the moment. I haven't checked it though, so don't take my word on it.
Especially bear in mind, if it would be me flying it, it'd have to be a Sharon.
Well, the Sharon is fine. It's just pretty expensive. All 4 of them at the moment.
We need to think about escorts, or can these things be jump freighted?
Well, if you have a carrier, that can make it all easier.
Reaction, I think, can fly a carrier.
Well, that's one thing. Yeah, carrier, jump freighter, that kind of thing. It would be better. And obviously, if we're moving them down, I would like to have a few escorts just in case. We don't want whatever happened in high sec to be repeated.
Fucking
No,
goons
but
all.
what we could do if we pick up supplies in Heck, you know, if somebody has a carrier, you could pick up supplies in Heck, run the freighter down to Roar. Isn't that no? Yeah, whatever low sec system is the closest. Scouted one single jump in, dock it up, trade it all to the carrier pilot that could jump into Skarkon. That would clearly be the fastest and the easiest way. If we could get scouts and stuff like that for when you need sensor low sec.
Yeah.
And, of course, a carrier.
Yep.
Yeah, good idea.
What's
That
the
reminds me.
Caldari carrier?
The Sharon. Charon.
So, do we have any more things to mention while we're at it?
Well, if we finish with this item, yeah.
We'll need to get a little more detail about it in a later discussion. But I don't think it's anything worth mentioning at the Corp meeting. It's stuff that needs to be worked out with the freighter pilot and whoever flies the carrier.
Yeah, so guys, you need to get that together. You know, if you can have a carrier, let us know in Corp mails or something who is the ones who can fly the carrier. In fact, no, tell you what, guys, just send a Corp mail, or if you can't send it to the Corp, just send it to me, and I'll forward it to the Corp. What you can fly that can be useful to us regarding what we just discussed. Then we can organize it.
And if I do take control of Mick Reaction's account, I'll probably take his freighter alt and train it up for a blockade runner, so we can have at least one of them in the Corp.
Yeah, well, I'm getting an alt trained as a blockade runner too, because we need that.
And if we're done with this topic, I'd like to start another one.
All right, so guys, you know what to do. Just send me a mail as to what you can fly, so I can organize everything. Okay.
Yep.
Good.
Next
Alrighty.
thing, Sparrow.
Next one.
L4X-1V. What do we do? Try
Wicked
it again
system.
or move on?
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. While that's got SPU set up, we can't try it again because we need a damn fleet to take it out, and we're not big enough for that. So, monitor the system. Soon as those blockades are down for whatever reason, we will then plan on doing it again. We'll have a plan ready to spring within hours, getting it down again. because that's a great system to actually take quickly, because we basically base a jump out.
Well, at the moment we are able to take it back. It's just going to be vulnerable ASAP whenever the TCU goes online. It's vulnerable as soon as it goes online. But I'm all up for finding another system. It doesn't bother me that much. The only thing that bothers me at the moment is basically our logistics and we don't have enough bombs to sustain a decent camp of a system. We have like 4 bombs each at a maximum.
Yeah, we need to pass, mate, and have a container full of the bombs so that we don't have to leave the system. That was my plan.
Yeah, my plan was kind of just getting a large, secure container, and someone makes a safe spot, dumps a shitload of bombs in it, and hands out the bookmarks to everyone. Because those things can't be scanned down, but they'll stay there for like a month.
But don't... Okay, you sure?
Yeah, if you dump a large secure container, or you'll need oh wait, those aren't too big. You can probably have like 20 or 30 bombs in a large secure container. I'm not sure. You dump that in a safe spot, and it'll stay there for like a month. So if everybody got the safe spot, you can just warp to the can and pick up some bombs and warp out again.
That's wicked. We should do that. Brilliant. So yeah, let me get this straight. This system, even though it's got 2 SPUs up, we can put an TCU back up.
Yeah.
I think it got 3 SPUs up at the moment, 1 at each gate.
Yeah, they're so desperate to hold out, aren't they?
I'm pretty sure.
If we do have that another TCU back up, it'll be less. It'll be a little less effective than the last time we did it, because obviously it's going to be instantly vulnerable.
Yeah, it'll be easier to find another system down the pipe.
Yeah, but then if we do our POS plan, we could probably kill more stuff.
Well, yes, but we'll also be setting up a large POS for the taking in case we don't catch anything. And we'll most likely, I'd like to think we were lucky last time with me and Joe kind of messing around a bit.
Yeah, the thing is, what we should have done, this is what my plan is for the next plan here, is to set the POS up secretly, which will not be flagged to anyone. As far as I'm aware, correct me if I'm wrong, a POS set up by a moon in an unclaimed system will not be flagged to anyone. It could be set up on the sly with all the defenses and everything ready to go. And then as soon as you put a TCU up down, it'll be flagged to everyone coming through. So when people walk to the TCU, they're going to get get blacked by the RTs. And that's a lot of lows already.
Yeah, something you need to know though is that the onlining, like you see with the TCU, the onlining that clearly states in the system also states it with the POS when it onlines. It's not that big of a problem though, as it doesn't take that long for a POS to online. I'm just saying.
What do you mean? If the POS is already online, how would that be a problem?
When you online the POS, just like when you online the TCU, it's gonna say onlining. So if someone jumps into the system, looks around, they can easily see that something is onlining somewhere.
Oh, you mean the POS?
Yeah, but when the POS is online, nobody can see it. It doesn't take that long. But if somebody passes through by those 15 minutes, half hour it takes for it to online, they'll see it.
Set up a gate camp.
So basically, how long maximum is the POS going to be onlining for?
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, guys, have a fleet of damn SBs on the POS to get people down, and have a drag buttle next to it.
Yeah, you and me need to talk over this, or Doc maybe as well, need to talk over this later.
Yeah, well, that's the way we do it. If 15 to 30 minutes is nothing waiting with a bomber.
Nope.
So we do that to defend the POS and to get killed. So that's pretty like a little mini bait before the main bait, isn't it?
Kinda, I guess.
That's how I'm looking at it. Wicked. Okay. But yeah, that system though, in the meantime, even though it's unclaimed and we're not baiting it just yet, I think we'll bait it in the future once we're done with the other systems. But in the meantime, I think what we should do in the meantime is to have barbels on both gates I don't know how many gates, 2 gates, isn't it? Have bubbles up. Have bombers there, and we just do a standard gate camp with bombers.
Slip near outside station in Starcon. But yeah, it sounds like a great plan.
Yeah, because that's nothing. We won't lose anything doing that. And while we're planning our next bait, we can still kill using bubbles and stuff. And when you do bubbles, I mean do it properly. Try and block every gateway, every exit from that gate.
At the moment, the gate on the Starcon gate inside L4X is bubble, taking or tracking any people coming from anywhere else.
Wicked.
Or, well, from any of the 2 other gates, rather.
Wicked. Well, then just get it, get it camped with bombers then. Good old practice for you guys anyway, with your bomber control.
Yep.
Because guys, we need to practice.
Another thing, real quick, about tactics and stuff, how we're going to do this. When we're not flying bombers, which I hope we are not always going to be flying, because then I'm going to, kill myself.
No, of course not.
Are we going to be focusing on shield or armor fleets? Because if we're not a big group, but I still think it's useful bringing down a scimitar or an Oneros. I just need to know if we're focusing more on one rather than the other.
At the moment, we're not, but you're welcome to send me mail about suggestions, and if it's a good idea, we could make it a standard practice.
Well, for me, it's fairly simple. Oh shit! No smart bombs, please! No smart bombs, please! Red Abaddon, Red Hurricane, and Yellow Tempest sitting in Newer on the tap gate. Could be an awesome fight if we had ships.
Yeah.
Anyways, what I was about to say is it's fairly clear. Shield ships are faster. Shield ships usually has a better range. That's just the way I see it. Armor ships has a better tank and are better suited to engage camps. And shield ships are better suited for most other things.
Yeah, what we could do is we could have set tactics, set fits for certain occasions. So we know what we're going into. We can say, well, everyone brings this type of fit. But in the meantime, at the moment, we don't have a set fitting policy. But we could change that.
Well, we could at least we could get a set fitting policy for any arranged alliance ops.
Yeah. And of course, we do have a forum which we need to post there, guys.
Get back up.
Yeah, you need to get a Corp mail out and let people know that it's there.
Yeah.
I'm fixing it at the moment.
Cool. Well, as soon as it's sorted, let me know. I will send details again. Actually, I'm going to have to put it down the bulletins anyway. Get that done. But yeah, once it's back up, guys, regular post, mate. And put all your tactics ideas, fittings ideas in there too. We can get organised that way. So everything goes in there. Right.
Yep.
Okay, anything else?
Off the top of my head, no.
Right. 2 things from my point of view. 1, we all know why we do it. We're basing around Ethereum Reach right now, because we're down board in faction war space. There's no MR targets.
Well, there's not any interesting targets, let's put it that way.
Yeah, exactly. Now, what I am proposing is a deck, militia, corporation or alliance, for the fun of it.
So you basically want to do a deck, or you want to turn the Corp into a decking Corp?
No, just do a deck. I mean, later in the future we could start decking a few targets, but you know what, we're mostly low sec. I don't have much of an interest in high sec.
Neither do I. I'm not sure I get the concept. Do you want to deck another faction warfare corp?
Yeah, because you see, if you want to kill them, you can't kill them like standard low sec targets because you lose your militia standings, okay?
Yep.
The only way around that is decking them, so it's the only other way.
So we can basically stay in militia and deck other militia corpses, and it'll be fine shooting them.
Yes, because they're legal war targets, and you don't lose standings, Concord, or
That
faction.
would be awesome. I wouldn't mind that. I think it's a good idea to try. I just think we need to pick our targets.
I already picked my target, mate.
Who?
This is pure lols, guys. Zombie plague. They may just want to surrender early, and we have to chat, and they pay us.
Well, you have to remember that any other PvP alliance or corp in faction warfare, or most others, are gonna see it as more targets when we deck them as well.
Yeah? That means more targets, doesn't it?
It is a point.
You see, we are not afraid of targets. We're used to fighting. We're not like a high-sec alliance who like to dock up during a war deck. Okay? If we don't want to fight a blob which comes after us, we just avoid the damn blob and we just pick them off.
Kiting.
Yeah. We're not like high-sec, mate. War decks we love. Well, at least legal targets we love. You know what I mean? I don't like to war deck as such because it costs a bit of money, and you know what? I like the idea that we just set someone red and we just shoot them till we get bored.
I like the fact of scanning ships that come out of mission hubs and seeing if they're like really expensive fitted, and then you deck their corp.
All I know is, guys, that it'll give us more targets in low sec. So I don't know. I'm just going to give it up as a vote to you guys, what you say on it.
I'm up for it.
Yeah. Anyone else up for it?
Meh.
Hold on a second.
What?
I think he ejaculated.
Did he?
Okay, a bit of advice. On a Manticore, should I put what like rigs?
Either you should put speed rigs, or shield rigs, or launcher rigs.
Going back to the decking idea, that's pretty good. Definitely will give us targets.
See?
But I do agree with what Sparrow said. We really need to pick our who we deck really wisely.
Yeah.
Hey, Sparrow, that's my Drake fit for anomalies.
So, what about Zombie Plague? They only have 3 corporations in there.
To be completely honest, I think they would enjoy it.
I know. And I know we
I
would.
think we'll have fun, and we are, as far as I'm concerned, we are going into this. We're not bearing any grudges. It's purely for PvP and fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to emphasize, because we are technically blue with them. They're in the same coalition.
Yeah, exactly.
So I could just say, listen, this is not any hard feelings, just for extra targets for the period.
Sounds good to me.
Anyone else okay with it?
I think was it Doc who thought it was a great idea as well.
Anyone else? So everyone is 100% okay with it?
I would bring it up with Joe, but once
I'm
he
going
comes
to
back.
send a court-wide mail as a vote on it as well. Alright, tell you what. I'm sending that mail. You guys just respond with yes or no. That'd be simple.
Cool. to inform other people who I haven't informed yet, but I'm fairly sure I informed everybody. My training, my alt is training up for logistics for us. I'm thinking
Good.
Scimitar, since it already has cruiser level 5, and it will be going for a Loki next, which
Yeah,
will
you do
provide
aware.
boost in webs.
You are aware that the Scimitar is going to be more of a dedicated logistics ship by CCP.
Yep.
So that's a
Scimitar
good
is
choice.
pretty dedicated already.
But it's going to be more dedicated. According to the ship rebalancing post.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. Right, good choice. Cool. Next thing, last thing I can think of is due to our operations going to cost quite a bit of cash over the long term. Taking these systems isn't cheap, as we all know. We need to look at a collective way of boosting income. Anyone got any
Yeah.
ideas?
Basically, at the moment, it takes 160 million for us to take a system. That's 80 million on the. Oh, God damn it! That's 80 million on the SBU or TCU, and it's 80 million in what's it called? Systems upkeep. I can't remember.
Yeah. Don't forget also that you're not counting the POS and its structures. Should we add that to the plan? Which
Exactly.
will go down as well, because they have to take that down before they take the TCU down. So expect all this as a loss factor in the bait. But the plan is that we kill more and they lose more cash in the long run than we do for it to be successful.
Well, I think the first thing we should get up before we really go forward with our bait plan is moon mining. That ought to cover quite a lot.
Yeah, you have to bear in mind, that's why I need the scouts out. I want to know what we are facing down there. Can we defend it? I would look for out-of-the-way systems, guys, as well. So yeah, I'm looking at that as a priority, but I need my scouts for this week. I need that report.
I'm not sure. If you're talking about Great Wildlands, I'm not sure it can be done this week, as I'm still moving and my computer won't arrive until Wednesday.
Don't worry.
As far as I remember.
Just look into it and get it done when you can.
Plus, you do have access to both Joe and Troy as your subordinates.
Exactly, so you can get them moving while you're busy. You just monitor them, you just organize them, you get reports from them, and you send it to me, basically.
Gotcha.
So consider it your project. You're the team leader for this.
Yeah, I'll be plotting some locations.
Cool, because basically this is how I'll run my corp, mate. I get teams set up, I want guys leading those teams. It gets people focused and organized. And it'll be better for the long run. Cool, so that's that. We can look at it as cash, but what, anything else? Any other ideas?
Doc, sorry to interrupt. Do you have any torps in ScarCon? I might need some.
No, sadly.
Okay, never mind. Sorry, come again, Ash?
Yeah, any other ideas? Apart from moon mining, which will take a while to set up and to build up.
Well, I'm going to go on a ratting spree soon enough once I get my skills trained up, and that'll provide a little bit via ratting.
Yeah, that's actually another point about the tax rates. It's at 10%.
I was ratting an L4X this morning with Solar Fleet coming round all the systems after me.
Another thing that could be nice is ye peoples in faction warfare who aren't donating any tax whatsoever through anything, could, once hit T5, donate a tad bit of your profits towards the Corp.
That's an idea.
Yeah, send some BPCs or, I don't know, a Navy Tempest or something the Corp's way, and we'll be set for a long time.
Yeah, anyone all right with that, with donation? I mean, we have yet to decide what to give, but anyone up for that? It will boost it will basically pay for our operations, as you all know.
That
And
moon mining.
also, guys, another thing is why I wanted to see how we can boost our income. Is for situations like with reaction, we can actually like consider it an insurance thing. Anyone have a massive loss like that, we can actually help them better.
Yep.
That's why one reason why I want it. So if we all like donate, for example, because certain things can't be taxed by the corp automatically. But if we all help donate, including myself, obviously, it will help pay for those things. And we got guys auditing the accounts, including Doc. So Doc, how well is the accounts doing? Am I abusing it?
What?
You have account auditing roles, haven't you? Wallets, corporation wallet roles.
Yeah.
So according to what you know, am I abusing it?
No.
See. So we are maintaining it. It's above board. In fact, what I could do is have more of you guys auditing it so you know where the money's going.
It's up to you. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't care either. I'll help if it's needed. If not, you can find someone else.
Yeah, well, Doc's auditing it already. You can see that it'll tell me whether I'm basically being a corrupt dictator stealing from the cash.
That I shall.
Yes. And you know what? Looking through the wallet, I don't think I actually did take from it. Only for the alliance creation and stuff, but that's all legit.
And the last big thing was just the fee of the maintenance over L4X in the offices. Oh,
yeah.
I propose something.
What's that?
Let's kill some of these offices.
Good idea. What offices are you talking about?
Let me find out what offices we have again.
Remember, these offices are bases as well. So if it's a base office, we can't destroy it. We can't take it out.
We have 2 offices in Azure. Let's take off one.
We have 2 offices in Azure? How the hell do we have 2 offices in Azure?
Reaction.
I actually made 1 office in Azure. Who the hell rented an office in Azure?
No clue.
Alright, mate, let me deal with that, okay? There's only 1 office in Azure for a reason, because it's our main base. We will keep that, and we will get rid of the other one. Oh yes, another thing. We do get planetary export tax from Ardar 5.
We also have 2 offices in Honor.
Okay, guys. So what we could be doing here, when we're talking about customs offices and stuff like this, we could be scouting out low sec, finding small corpses that are around our size that holds these SOCO POCOs around, and we could try and harass a fight. And if they don't come fight, we'll take over this POCO, and we'll most likely get tax from it at some point.
Yeah. I actually do like the idea of taking over customs offices. Because it's instant, automatic corp cash.
And it is, POCOs are easy to take down. It's not like TCUs. Yep. They go down fast and they're a good way to get fights.
Yep. Also, we can make POCOs very, very cheaply on the LP store.
Yeah.
The last few POCOs I shot did not go down fast at all.
No, because we need a good sized fleet.
You need a couple of guys, but if you're in for it and you're bored, you could easily do it yourself. You'll just need a lot of ammo.
Longer.
The zombies have went on several Paco bashes, and I attended every one.
It's boring,
they needed cap support to take them down.
They needed dreads.
No, we did them without cap support. We did them with stealth bombers and battle cruisers.
That took even longer then.
Yeah. It did.
See, when I was in Skeleton Crew, we used to do it with, we had like 4 Moroses, just like completely raping them.
Dreadnoughts make it so much faster, but it can be done with subcaps.
Well, dreadnoughts, that's a risk in low sec.
True. If you want to bring something, you ought to bring a supercap, because that's not too much of a risk.
Not in low sec. You can't really use it in low sec, can you?
You can.
Yep.
You just
Cool.
can't dock them.
Alright, yeah.
And nothing can tackle you besides heavy interdictors, in which not very many people fly in low sec.
But yeah, we don't really have enough guys with enough good ships to really take customs officers down.
It's not hard, guys. It's taking bombers or taking Taloses, going out, spending a little time RFing it, and if nobody comes to fight when the reinforcement are out, we take it all the way down. It's really not that bad.
Alright. How many ships and what type of ships do we need ideally then?
I'd say if we want to do it, if we don't want to do it fast, you just bring whatever you have DPS. I'd say Tar 3 battlecruisers, Taloses, Nagas, NATOs, and for actually taking them down and not reinforcing them, where we might get a fight, I'd say battlecruisers and Lodges or battleships and Lodges. It depends on who we're fighting.
Alright. We need to plan this then. Do it one by one. Alright. Well, do you get your scouts for that moon stuff? And in the meantime, I'll look into these customs officers. And any other ideas you got, guys? If the forum's up, put it down in there. I'll look into it. Like any original ransoming ideas or baiting ideas, anything. Anything you got, think of. We can probably integrate it.
Yep. So there's nothing else for this Corp meeting?
Nope, unless anyone else got any ideas.
I don't think so. Oh, how many of the corps or the guys in corps are carrier capable?
Good question.
Can you fly a carrier?
No.
Okay, then only 2.
2.
Yes.
Okay.
Carrier capable does not mean have a carrier, it means fly a carrier, correct?
Yes.
Yep, only Reaction and Troy can fly carriers so far as I know.
Right. And another one. Hot drops. Yes or no?
Great
Not with
idea.
carriers, with bombers. I'll be
Great
happy
idea.
to train up Black Ops. I only need to train Black Ops to get the Black Ops battleships. And
Yeah.
we'll need someone run around baiting, and we'll need some dudes and bombers. And whenever he catches a bait, we drop bombers on them and be all like trollolol.
Yes, I want that. I like that. Do it.
Yep, hot dropping is awesome.
That's a Tiger style play style.
Right, I'll get my hands in the books, and I hope to get some financial help with the Black Ops ship. It's
Yes.
a Redeemer.
Well, how much is it?
900 and something mil. I do have the ISK myself, but if it's a Corp thingy,
Yeah.
I'd rather we all split it.
Yeah, I agree. Are you okay with that, guys?
Well, I can hardly afford an exotic dancer.
Yeah. Well, I know Troy can't afford that. That's fine. But anyone else like to? I mean, I could even dip in as well.
We can make a pool on it, send out a Corp mail, and people who want to give something for it could send the Corp some ISK. And people who don't, just don't send ISK.
That's fine. That's fine. And I like the idea. When there's a cash out, guys, I'm not going to tell you what to give. Just give something, okay? It boosts the Corp wallet a bit. Including myself. I will give as well. And Doc will know through the auditing. In fact, I'm thinking of getting a few of you guys as junior accountants. You can't do anything to the wallet but to see it. So that you can see that whatever you're giving is like it's not being abused. It inspires trust and it's transparency.
Yep. That might be a good idea.
Yeah, I'm thinking of putting most of you guys on that. Because there's nothing you can do to wreck the corp or the wallet. You just have to see it.
Yep.
And that's transparency. If you guys see what we're doing, then it inspires, oh yes, we'll dip in, we'll give you this and this and this. Because for the benefit of everyone.
I have so much stuff in Ethereum Reach. Not
Cool.
Ethereum Reach, the other place. But yeah, Curious.
As do I. I have a Dominic's down there still with a footload of blueprints,
Oh, the hell.
including a Sharon blueprint.
Oh, the hell. You can't get in there, can you?
No, actually, Dia owes me a favor. I set
Yeah.
up Mumble server.
Yeah, we'll tell him to get your stuff out. Or we'll deck his corp.
Well, if you deck his Corp, you deck the Alliance.
We'll deck his alt allies that he's so proud of.
So, would that be all for this meeting?
Yeah. It's over, guys.